Oh my goodness, we are back and we are live
Yes,
from my
Queen.
living room. It's Saturday night and I am Miss Mina Mercury, and this bevy of a beauty next to me is none other than,
Miss Gloria Hall.
and this is Chuck
Chuck Chuck.
Time!
Yes, Queen.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
gee, Mina Mercury, look at that hair.
Don't you love it? It's my
Oh,
disco-mentary hair.
you know what? I have
Woo!
never seen you look so skinny.
I have one question for everybody here this evening. Does this hair make me look thin? Ah,
Oh, oh, oh. Well, I'm so glad to see you finally moved to the big hair. This is good.
this is gorgeous hair. I got this from Integration.
Oh, they
Yes,
got some good ones.
they do. They are wig stylists to the stars, honey, and I
Oh,
own
yeah.
one now. Thank
I
God
love
we're
it.
moving to a bigger place.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? It's perfect timing because, tonight we're going to talk about, obviously, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 6, which was Disco-mentary.
Yes.
And you got very disco-y up in this house.
I really am. I'm fully discoed out. I'm ready to go, honey.
I'm excited. Well, first, before we start, for those obviously you knew that I was not here last week, and the amazing Jerry Lynn Spears was here. I did get to watch it, and you two were hilarious.
Oh, thank you, babe. And
Yeah,
you look so good from all that nip tucking, licking, and sucking that you had done.
I can't,
Gorgeous.
I can't get any more in. I mean, my face is frozen. I'm like pulled right back. I'm cinched. I'm ready, honey.
This is your expression of pure joy right now. That's what it is.
The only expression I have.
Yes.
But I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back. So thank you so much, Jerry Lynn. You did a great job. There was nobody else that could replace me. And honey, you did it.
Yes, you did. It was an amazing job. I had so much fun with her too.
It was fun.
Not as much fun as I have with you, girl. Don't you worry.
Oh, I ain't worried.
Should be. Hello, Felicia. We have
Hi,
Felicia
honey.
in the house.
Good
Felicia's
evening.
Felicia's like a regular with us every week.
I love Felicia.
I love Felicia too.
I love me some Felicia.
So I hear
Okay,
you
wait.
wanted to talk about something that you're
I did. I
very
was just about to
excited about.
say. I was just about to say. Forget RuPaul's Drag Race. Everybody, just stop. I don't know if you saw, but if you've been watching, you may or may not know that I have a little bit of a crush on Rose. Like a little bit of a crush. Like I am in love with Rose. She is a beautiful woman and a gorgeous man. And I love, love, love Rose. And it just happened that her nudes were leaked. This made my week. COVID nothing. This is what did it for me. I have now lived. She is gorgeous. And those nudes, did you see the nudes?
No, I didn't see the nudes. No.
Oh, honey, they were professionally done, and Rose looked phenomenal.
Rose
Yes,
for days.
Felicia, Rose for days.
Rose for days.
So I look at them every day. I get up in the morning and I open them up, and then it just starts my day off right. So thank you, Rose.
Oh, all the way, Rose. Hey, we love her.
We love her. We love ourselves some Rose.
We
So now
do.
that we're through that, we can get on with the show.
I know. Shall we get started with the big show tonight?
Let's do it.
The big disco drama. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this one. This one was a great little episode.
This was
But
fun.
yes, it really was. As always, though, we're going to do a quick little recap. So, in the end of the episode, last episode, we saw Lalaurie and Joey J lip syncing for their life. And we saw Joey sashay away
Oh,
and
that was sad.
Lala Shantae stay girl.
And I couldn't say anything because obviously I was on the show last week, but I have to say I was very disappointed. I think if you are on Drag Race and you go on stage with some bags glued to yourself, that should be an immediate dismissal because that was unbelievable.
Yeah, I was quite shocked myself. And it wasn't even like, it was literally just like slap a bag, slap a bag, slap a bag, slap a bag. Like it was.
Well, that was it. Like, didn't like I think even one of the judges was like, you didn't want to like cut them open or
Yes.
like try.
I know. I
Oh.
was very surprised. Very surprised.
It was
But
a train wreck that you couldn't look away from, you know?
I know. But I guess
And
it
then
was
the bags
easier.
were falling off while she's dancing.
Yeah.
It was horrifying.
But I guess it was easier to dance in because in the end Lala stayed. So
That's right. That's right. It's true. It's
you
true.
never know. So all right. Well, shall we get on with our episode? What are we? Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Episode 6 of season 13. This is, of course, the Discomentary. So we kick things off with a glorious little mini challenge. You know, I love fashion. I'm all about
Yes.
the fashion. I'm a fashion queen.
Yeah.
And I love that this mini challenge, they actually had to make outfits out of wallpaper.
I love it. I think this was really smart.
Did I ever tell you the time? Oh, there we go.
Where we go.
Oh, did I
What?
ever tell you the time that I made a dress out of recycled Metro newspapers?
Now this was Utica, and actually Utica did a great job. No, was this Utica? This was Utica, right?
Why are you getting ahead? We have to talk about this first.
Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, fine.
Calm down, girl. Calm down, girl.
I just got all excited. Okay.
You're all excited now that you can show all the photos of the outfits. So basically, there's always a little twist. So they had to choose their partners for the mini challenge. But the twist in the mini challenge is that the partner you choose is the partner you're with for the rest of the show episode.
Yes.
So they had to choose very carefully to make sure that it's somebody they could work with, stay with, and compete with, right? Because
That's right.
So basically, the groups put together, and because Milk's not on the show. Mick,
Not Milk. That was a different season.
got
Mick.
Because got Mick. Got to choose who they were going
Girl,
to.
have you had a stroke? What's going on over there?
It's your face. It's very distracting tonight. I don't know what it is. I think they pulled.
Oh shit! I thought it's okay. You go. I'll give you time. I'll take my drink. Take your time with that sentence.
Can you drink out of that straw? It won't run all over your outfit. Anyways, so Gottmik basically got to choose what group they wanted to be a part of. So that's how it goes. So first group was Candy Muse, Tinta Burner, and Gottmik, of course. So the three of them together, they chose their wrapping paper or wallpaper was sushi. Oh my goodness. Like, I thought brilliant is this?
Yeah, like I thought it was really well done. So it was 30 minutes to create an outfit and throw some makeup on, obviously, some quick drag. But then also their partner had to do like a write-up on their look. And I thought it was, it's like something different. And I thought it was cute.
I love it. I think it's so amazing. It's got this like Lady Gaga vibe about it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I'm digging it. Next up was your favorite, your hunka bird in love, Rose and Denali. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, I mean, what can I say? I don't even know if we have a picture of them, do we?
I don't know, do we? You can't. No.
I don't know who.
No.
No, we don't. We're not prepared. I don't think we have a picture of them. Maybe Ollie can throw it up if he finds it. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's also very smart. Yes. They did a really good job. I mean, all of them did a fabulous, fabulous job.
They actually all did. I actually really enjoyed every single one of them. Next was Tamisha and Elliot with 2 T's.
There we go. We know we got this one.
Leopard print, and they were playing off the theme, of course, of the Joe Exotic whole storyline and everything.
Yes.
This is Carol Baskin, and she killed her husband. Did she kill her husband?
Did she kill her husband?
The outfit is super cute. It's totally fun. Like,
I like it. It's fun.
So crazy though. This outfit is so crazy because it really does blend in with the background.
Yes. But that's what I like about this outfit and a couple of the other ones is they really blended in.
Oh, totally.
I loved it. I liked that. Now this makeup look, this was Gloria like a month ago.
A month ago. That's being nice.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, God.
All right. Next up is Utica.
Okay.
So, of course, this one again, amazing, totally cute. She was being really kind of her quirky, weird self and sort of roaming.
But what was she doing? Yeah, she was like roaming around the room. I was like, she must fell. It was the weirdest thing. I do feel like though, like her character is fun. But it reminds me of Jimbo. You know how like Jimbo is always a character. Do you know what I mean? Like Jimbo's never not a character. And I feel like Utica's the same.
Totally, but I also think it kind of bit her in the butt this time around in this episode. But we'll get to that after. Next up was Lala and Simone.
Yes.
And so pizza. Oh, look who's here, Sienna Blaze.
Oh, hi,
Sienna
girl. Look at those pepperonis.
Look at those titties.
I expected bigger.
Look at those titty wedges.
I feel like this has been her throughout the whole show. Like it's like, last episode she had some bags taped to her body. This episode she got some pizza taped to her body. It's too much for me.
It's kind of given me, what was it, Monet and her sponges kind of vibe.
Well, maybe. I mean, she did this in 30 minutes. I mean, you could do this in 2 minutes. I can't even.
It's crazy. Anyways, so in the end, after all of this, the winners of the mini challenge, Tamisha and Elliot with 2 T's.
That was fun. They did a really good job. Really good job.
They really did. And the commentary was brilliant. It was so funny.
Yes, it was very funny.
They were so good. I love them.
And you know what I love about this is like those two are the like underdogs, if you will. Right? Like nobody really is taking them that seriously in the competition. So remember, Elliot was the first one to be voted off, where they thought they were voting her off. So it was great to see them win. In these kind of moments, it reminds me of a RuPaul moment. I don't even know if we have this photo, but RuPaul, I can't even believe we saw this, but she gave 2 fingers this episode. Did you see this? She did one of these.
No, she did not. When?
She totally did. In this episode, didn't you see her give the fingers?
No.
Oh my God. We have got to find. There's a picture out there. We have got to find it. I thought we had it because it was the best. You keep going. I'm gonna find it.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all, honey.
I am gonna find it because here it is. Ready? I knew it. I just have it like readily available, saved as my backdrop. Here you go.
Oh my god!
Fuck you, bitches!
She totally does it. Oh my gosh!
This
no way.
This is my backdrop. This is gonna be my backdrop on my phone, on my laptop.
Who was she fingering? Why did I miss that?
Because she was asking the girls, I can't even remember. She was asking them if they knew who somebody was. I don't even know who it was. And of course, RuPaul's so old, so who knows?
Well, I found that very interesting how they were very, like, not schooled on disco. I don't know. I just thought the drag queens knew what disco was. I didn't realize that.
But the history of disco? Do you really know the history of disco? I mean, you were alive during that time. That's the problem. It's because you were alive during that time. I wasn't alive during the time. I didn't know there was a disco sucks movement and people are burning shit.
Yes. Oh
like,
my goodness.
Who got time for that?
Girl. Don't tell me you don't know about that. I don't believe you don't know about that.
No, I didn't.
I just love my hair.
It's very big. It's distracting.
It's so incredible.
It's good. It distracts from your face.
Ooh, that's a fighting words.
Okay, well, so that was great. Elliot with 2 T's.
Yes.
1. And Tamisha, 1.
Amazing.
All right. So they did win $2,500, a gift card from Spoon Flower. So yay!
Spoon
I would take Jules. Wow. I would take Jules any day.
Right?
Right?
Jules or hair?
Jules. You should have both.
I think both.
You should have both. So, of course, now, as you were saying, they had to stay in their groups and they moved into the Maxi Challenge.
Yes, they do. We have Maxi Challenge time. And this is where we get to the title of the episode, the Disco-mentary. Of course, it's a play on the word documentary for those who don't understand. It is RuPaul's Disco-mentary. Oh, what do we got here, Sienna? What's up? These kids haven't even been born until the late 90s. Well, excusing a few of them, there is some that are Tamisha. Tamisha's kids were born in the 90s.
Yeah, that's right. Tamisha knows for sure.
Tamisha knows.
Tamisha knows.
All right. So, again, yes, as you said, they remain in their groups from the mini challenge. And we move forward into the maxi challenge. So each group was assigned a different sort of era or movement in the whole disco part of life. This from the 70s to the 80s, early 80s, whatever. So we have Candy, Mick, and Tina. They were the birth of disco. Ouch.
And I bet you, I bet you if they knew it was a dancing challenge, they probably wouldn't have. Like, I don't think Gottmik would have picked those two.
Well, that's the thing. They actually said that. They were like, okay, if I knew that there was dancing involved in this, I would not have wanted to be with the people that have 2 left feet. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. So true.
So there's a little twist right there for you. So
that's showbiz.
Tamisha and Elliot with 2 T's get disco sex. Oh,
look at them.
Oh my
God.
Gorgeous.
I thought Elliot with 2 T's, this hair was phenomenal.
It's almost as big as mine.
Almost, but it's that very disco, right? And then Tamisha, I mean, this look is pretty much the look she had the whole time. It was look of fear, honey. Which I'm shocked because she's a pageant queen. And pageant queens know how to turn on that fake smile. But not this queen. I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, well, she did talk a little bit about how she actually has a colostomy bag. And that's very uncomfortable. I've not had one myself, but I've known people to have them. And I could not even imagine putting myself into a corset and a dress or a pantsuit and dance around. No way. No way.
No, I know, it's crazy.
So this is where her look of fear came from. So I think we need to throw her a bone. And the fact that she didn't tell anybody, and she's been keeping it on the down low because she's afraid that if she tells people, they'll think differently, or they will, and she doesn't want that. She wants to be treated on the same level as everybody else. She's already talked about her cancer situation, so she doesn't want to be like a victim or, oh, poor you, and be.
No, I get that. But she could have put on a fake smile. I mean, she's a pageant queen. That's what pageant queens do.
But I think she was genuinely worried. That would not be fun if anything happened.
Well, yeah, no, fair enough.
Right. Okay. Next up was Olivia Lux and Utica, and they had Studio 54.
Yes, and I don't think we have a photo of them, but they looked phenomenal. Maybe we'll do the full crew. I don't know if you can see them in there, but they were pretty crazy. They look great.
Where's this crackling sound coming from? Is that you, girl?
It must be from you.
I don't think it's me.
I never crackle.
Well, it only happens when you talk, so it's got to be coming from your end.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, they had Studio 54, and the only thing I would say, and I loved actually that she was called out for it, Utica had her hair kind of pulled back in this weird little ponytail thing, which is a very 70s thing. I've seen it before, but it just...
But not pulled back like that.
I know. It was a little bit like, it should have been like a little hippie pin back type of thing, but yeah, whatever. Nonetheless, looked gorgeous, though. Absolutely stunning, both of them. And then we had your favorite, Rosé. Rosé and Denali had disco fashion.
Oh, gotta fan that. They did a great job.
I'm sure you have a photo of that.
I actually don't think we do have a photo of that. I don't know if we have. I don't think we do have one. But they, like, those two are professional dancers, and they killed it.
Oh, completely. They totally did. My favorite part was when she was like, are we doing, like, a kick out, or are we doing a full fan out? I would have been like, just give them the prize already, please. Like, shall I put
fan out? Fan out.
Do a spin? I don't know.
Yeah. They did a great job.
And then we had what did Felicia say? She says, I didn't like Denali's dress, but Rosé was gorgeous.
Check out the nudes.
Check out the nudes. All right, and then lastly we have Lala Ree and Simone, and they had Disco Sucks. I was a little bit lost in this because that Disco Sucks, I would think I would come out as somebody against disco.
Well,
like they literally fully came out disco.
I don't think that's our disco photo. That's our black dress photo.
Little black dress.
Yeah, I do think they did come out with some like attitude though, and that maybe is part of it. But I agree. I don't know. I probably would have done the Disco Sucks thing too and made it like disco really sucks.
Like had like a sign that said, burn the records, disco down, like everything, whatever. And then sort of dance with them and maybe done choreo with them or something. I don't know. It would have been kind of, because all of a sudden you had Disco Sucks, but you couldn't tell it was Disco Sucks because they were blended in with all the disco lovers and fashion.
Well, if it's on the disco side though, as a disco disco lover, you're like fighting against the repression of getting rid of disco.
Okay.
So they could have done it that way.
We'll go with that.
I love it. But it was good overall. I thought they did a great job. It was a great show. It all came together nicely and they rocked it.
Oh, they totally did. I thought it was incredible. There was a few people, I really, the first group of 3 fell a little flat for me. It wasn't really like, ooh, like, and I also believe too, during it, I don't know if this is the editing, it could totally be the editing, but their faces and the judges' faces were just sort of like, what is happening?
Well, but you have to know, like, to be the first coming out, that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard when you're the first to come out. So yeah, but I think they did a great job.
Sienna say, should have went for Westboro Baptist Church on that disco.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I agree. I totally agree. It should have been like a picketing moment or something. Like
yeah, I agree.
Or like my
but they did do a great job.
My earrings would have been like broken records.
Exactly. Or you could like broke a record or something. Oh, yeah.
Sally D says, hello, girl. Sally D says,
hey, girl. How you doing?
Bonjour.
Love your wig, Miss Gloria Hull. Thank you. You know, Mina always makes fun of this wig. She always asks if I'm eating cinnamon buns.
Yes, her drag name when she wears this wig is Cinnabon. And she's always looking for some handsome fellow to top it with some cream.
Cover me in cream, honey. Cinnabon, call me. I'm your spokesperson.
Could you imagine?
Could you?
Cinnabon. You're the Cinnabon queen, bitch. Yeah, there you
go. Well, by the size of me, I could be.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So, did you want to talk any more about the performance?
No, that was good. I thought they did a really good job. I agree with you. The first 3 sucked, but it's hard to be the first 3, no matter what. But I think they did a really good job.
Oh, I agree. I totally do. In the end, the whole thing, it was a great little performance number to watch. It was cute. It was fun.
Super cute.
Ooh, it was disco.
Woo. Disco.
Disco-mentary.
Disco.
Alrighty. You know what time it is?
No, I don't. Is it drink time?
Oh, Sally D's asking, what is it made out of? It's made out of pool noodles, if you will, Sally D.
Sally D is this amazing artist in Amsterdam who makes all of my foam wigs. She's phenomenal. So check her out. She's like foam wigs and things on Facebook and Etsy.
Check it out.
Alyssa Edwards copied me and started getting foam wigs.
She did too. It was after yours, I remember.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what I think it's time for?
What?
I think it's time for some delicious, yummy, sweet but tart.
Oh, I love it. This is sourpuss raspberry, which you can get anywhere in Canada and, of course, probably anywhere in the world. But I love it. You just add a little bit of this to your nice little fun little drink, which I have done tonight, and it just is delightful. Now, Mina, you made a nice little cocktail out of this.
I did, actually.
How did you make that?
Sourpuss sponsored our amazing virtual drag show, Canada. And,
yes!
Yeah, and I created a little yummy little beverage with some, what did I have in it? I had some sparkling water, some delicious sourpuss, raspberry framboise en français. Sorry. Oh, yes, and some champagne.
Yes, I love that.
We had champagne and raspberry framboise avec français. And some little raspberries in there, and it was delicious.
It's a nice little top and the upper. I have
Look,
so many
Sienna.
great recipes. Well, Sienna is also knows like a mixologist. Is that what I can call her? She can
Yes,
mix
she
some
definitely
drinks like
is a
no one's
mixologist.
business.
Didn't Paula Abdul write a song about that?
About Sienna being a mixologist?
Mixology. Mixology.
Is there a mute button on here? Is there a mute function?
I don't know. I would have found it by now. This hair is great. Don't you love this? I feel a little
I
dumb,
do.
McCartney.
I do.
Okay.
So they just did the disco, and now it's for the runway look, which is what we live for, honey.
Yes, because I love fashion, honey. And this one was a very interesting runny way.
Yes.
Runny way. So we have the guest, though. The guest judge is Miss Lana Love. We love her. She's funny as heck a doodle. And the runway category was little black dress. Little black dress. So
Now this is fun because you could do a lot of different things with this.
Oh, you totally could. Like my mind just goes like, oh, this. Like I can think of a million things and nobody did them.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Next time.
Next time. Okay.
So let's do it.
So, but you know what that means? When we talk about the runways, when we talk about the fashion, when we talk about the girls and the way they look, it is time for Oot or a
Boot!
Yes, all right, honey. Yes, this is the Canadian version.
This is where we get to judge. That was gorgeous. You know, I don't know what you were doing. I was doing this.
Yeah, that's pretty much. It's our fashion
much.
And I was like, I think you could tell I was a little annoyed with you. And then I just was like, oh, fuck.
The photographer was, give me sexy Gloria. And I went.
Because, you know, chins are sexy.
Put that in your spank bank.
All right. So here we go for our Oot or a Boot. All right. Are we ready? Boot the burner.
Let's do it.
Boot burner. Wow.
Hashtag boot burner.
Oh my God, people are making hashtags for us already. Hashtag boot burner.
Hashtag boot burner.
I love it. Okay, so first up, we have Tina Burner. Okay.
Tina.
Tina Burner came out in basically a reveal. She came out as looking like she was in her painting garbs, like the people you hire to paint your house. And of course, she revealed into this little black dress, but again with the yellow and the red and the orange.
It had a campy flair. Had a very campy flair.
It had a campy flair. I did like the hair.
The hair was good, and we don't have a picture to show, but basically because it was like a painter, like she started as a painter, as you mentioned, she had like handprints, red and yellow, on her bosoms, and a red and yellow on her butt.
And then, but all around the bottom of the dress too. But then her hair was just like, it looked like a shake and go.
Yes.
Like I would have seen the hair maybe like hands or something, or like followed up with the theme of the color, like that. I don't know. I just thought it was a little bit. And also RuPaul said as well, made a comment about the hair. It was a little bit like
well, I mean, I have to applaud her though, because she is making every look out of red and yellow. And how many more looks can she have with red and yellow?
Diversity.
Yeah. But girl, I mean, if you know what color works for you, honey, you wear that color.
Well, I mean, come on, though. Like, I get it, you're branding, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the same color too many times. I don't know. When a Sally D says a boot, she gives it a boot.
What do you give it? Well, I give it a boot. I was not a huge fan. I don't think this was a little black dress. I thought it was cute. It was campy. She had a different tune on it, but I give it a boot. It wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a boot too, which hurts because I do like Tina Burner, but I don't know. I'm not excited. It wasn't exciting, and
Yeah.
I wasn't.
It was a miss this week.
Oh my
I think.
goodness, that's a pair of boots.
Wah wah.
A pair of boots.
Pair of boot. Oh my gosh, only us.
All right.
That was great. Okay, next.
Next up, we have Candy Muse.
Oh yes.
Now, Candy Muse came out on the runway, and she calls it a Comme des Garçons inspired.
Oh, here we have pictures.
Yes. It's very reminiscent of, I believe Aja actually did something very similar to this on one of her runways. But it's a very Moschino type of thing. But she said Comme des Garçons, so I'm a little bit lost. I lean more towards the Moschino kind of thing. But
right.
I actually really liked this. It was very campy. It was very cool. I love that it was like this tiny little black dress drawn onto it.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. What I didn't like about it was the hair.
Oh, okay.
Did not like the hair. I don't know. I don't like that wet hair. Was it wet?
Oh.
It looked wet.
Well, it wasn't really wet. It's like the front part was like greasy black wet, and then the rest wasn't. So it wasn't like that normal wet hair I think that we're used to seeing.
Yeah. But overall for the outfit, I actually liked it. I'm totally going to what am I giving her?
I don't know. Oh my god, she's had another stroke.
An oot! I'm giving her an oot. That's it. I couldn't think of the word. I don't know why.
Oh.
No, I'm totally gonna give it an oot. I liked it. She did.
Yeah, you know what?
Aja did do it better, but we're not comparing that right now. But with this look overall, I actually really liked it. I'd totally give her an oot. I wish she had different hair, but yeah.
Well, you know what? I thought this was brilliant. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved how, it's like this, it's like obviously she's a big girl and it's an optical illusion the way she's able to make it look so good. I thought it was cute. She had the dress on the hanger. I actually loved, and I know she got the judges had commented they didn't like the makeup, the way she had different black marks around her chin and her forehead and all that kind of stuff. But I totally disagree. I thought she looked gorgeous. I thought it all fit together. And I actually think this was the best makeup she's done yet. She looked like $1 million. So I give her an oot.
Yes. Sally D says that she's booting it also because she didn't think it looked drag enough, if that makes sense.
What? Girl, that is drag. That is drag. I thought she looked phenomenal. I'm giving her an oot. I thought she looked gorgeous.
It's definitely drag. But it's also got the element of like couture, like runway fashion, and I love that.
Yeah.
So that is
I love that.
2 oots, which makes it a double.
Double.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons sponsor us. Oh, you dirty thing.
Next up, we have Got Mick. Yes. Got Mick totally came out with a little black dress on her.
Yeah. You know what? We can't even show a picture. It was so scandalous. First of all, I thought never in a million years would that ever be me. So I applaud Gottmik for getting out there and showing that body. But she was basically naked, as you were saying, with just a little black dress to cover her wee and a black dress and paste. Oh yeah, pasties. You can't show nipples. And the back end of the dress to cover her butthole.
So, what are you gonna give it? I'm interested to hear.
Well, nobody likes a dark hole like that, but I'm gonna give her a boot. This is why I'm giving her a boot. I love this, but I feel like it wasn't. I mean, I'm stuck in the middle. I feel like it wasn't the challenge. I feel like the little black dress, it just wasn't it for me. But I think it was brilliant because it was different. Nobody else was doing this. She really, this people are gonna watch, right? The judges are watching because she's different from everybody else. But it didn't do it for me. So I gave her a boot.
I thought the idea was cool and edgy, and controversially. I do love the fact that they said that a year ago they would never do this, yet now they're doing it on TV. But they have the confidence, and you know what? I am actually going to give it an oot because the confidence, the fashion, the little black dress was there. She was wearing the little black dress. It was on her body. And it was the littlest black dress I ever did see. So I'm going to give her an ood. I think it's great. Yeah. Yeah. Felicia says definitely made her stand out from the rest. Sally D.
And that's what you do. But I have to say, that's a risk, right? Like, I think she executed it. She definitely stood out. She did a great job. But that's the risk. Like, that could have bombed if people would have been like, look at Alona on Canada. Well, Alona on Canada's Drag Race showed her butt, and look at the scandal that created. So this could have gone sideways. But I mean, for me, it didn't do it for the little black dress.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Next up, we have Elliot with 2 T's. Elliot came out in literally a little black dress. But with this sort of cape coat thing that was gold, very, very 80s to me. It screamed like Adventures in Babysitting. It screamed, you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
Yes.
All I can picture is Christina Applegate wearing this. That's all I see. That Rose, exactly. So,
I thought good for her. She went down to Value Village and got that dress. Good for her. She saved herself some money.
It's totally what it looks like to me. I don't know. Yeah. There was nothing there was just no wow factor. Like Felicia, I wish she kept the coat on. I agree.
Yeah. What do you give her?
There's a lot of funky hair going on this season. Like a lot of small hair. Like wet hair.
Yeah, small purses. Small purses and small hair. And small black dresses. It's a thing.
Could you imagine if she came out in that little black dress and that gold cape, but their hair was like Patsy? Huge and dramatic, and that
it might have
leveled up completely.
Maybe that dress was still not nothing. She could have added some rhinestones to that thing. She could have done something. That was like a Value Village find. For me, she gets a boot.
Yeah, it's a boot for me too. It just wasn't exciting. It wasn't like, so that's a pair.
I'm like, next.
A pair of boots.
A pair of boots. It did look like she was going to a funeral.
Going to a funeral.
Yes. And she was. Thankfully, it wasn't her own.
Not hers. Tamisha.
Yeah. Tamisha.
Speaking of Tamisha, next up we have Tamisha. And
Tamisha
wearing a black dress, but it was very Mugler-esque in this front area.
Yes.
It was made out of neoprene, which is
hard to work with. Neoprene is very hard to work with, and she made this herself.
She did, and I actually liked it. The thing is, though, is that I find a lot of these are missing a bling. They're missing something stage worthy.
Something. Yeah.
Like if she would have encrusted the whole top, like the pointy bow thing on the top in black rhinestones, oh, that would have been so nice.
Oh,
so gorgeous. But you know, again, I'm gonna have to give it a boot because I love her to death. I love her, but there just wasn't like a oh my god, that's amazing. You know what I mean? It needed like something just a bit more, you know?
I agree. So, you know, I think it was again lackluster. I think I applaud her for making it. She looked gorgeous. I love that she could do her own things. But to me, it's not RuPaul stage worthy. So for me, I give her a boot.
Oh, another pair of boots. What's going on tonight? I think we're being feisty. Something's going on.
Step up your pussies, ladies.
Step up that pussy. All right, next up we have Olivia Lux. And
Olivia Lux.
It was a very Kylie Minogue outfit for me. It literally looks like something that Kylie Minogue would have worn on stage. It's like a little almost corseted top with a skirt and a very fitted and shape forming, sparkly, super cute. As far as little black dresses go, I thought it was absolutely cute. And it was very cute. It was very well done. But again,
so for people watching, they should know that it's the one in the middle of this picture.
Yeah.
To bring some context.
Can you see the sparkle in it? No, I don't know you can.
It was shit for me, but you continue.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was super cute, super like, but again, there's like, it just sort of,
yeah, it was like a flat line. You know, the only thing the judges, the only thing the judges were talking about was her damn hair.
I know, right? Like, oh my god, your hair. I'm like, okay, well, this is Little Black Dress Challenge, not curly hair, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I totally, it's a boot.
It's a total boot for me as well. I thought it was a bit of a miss.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it a pair, honey.
Another pair of
Sally
boots.
agrees.
Oh my god, what are
Sally? Sally is with us tonight.
I think we are the shoe warehouse here tonight. We're giving away pairs of boots like crazy. It was okay. Thankfully, she had that hair. The hair helped sell the dress. I give it a new because of that. Oh, Sally D gives her a boot because of the hair. Oh.
Well, you should join the rest of those judges because they were like, we love the hair, love the hair.
I know. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it.
I need more than just the hair.
Yes. What I need is Utica. Oh my gosh. So next up we have Utica. Okay. Now, she describes it as Audrey Hepburn inspired. She basically had gold skin, crazy, crazy face, big, big lips, her hat. Yet I feel like I was the only one that noticed that she was her earrings. I totally noticed this.
Well, I think, you know, I agree. And I do think she did speak to it. So I think as an audience, we were able to say, oh, yeah, because she said, you know, my earrings. But, you know, even Michelle, I think if like for the judges that were there, they were probably like, what the hell are you doing? Because I don't think it was very clear that she was her earrings, but she definitely cleared that up when they spoke to her. I think this is classic Utica. Like crazy, like what?
It was so well done, and I loved it. I get it because we, the audience at home, see a fully different angle and close-ups and all these things of the girls as they're walking out and doing their runway. The judges, however, are so far back that they may not see the earring. And the execution of this, the whole idea of it, the creativity behind it, I got it from the audience point of view because I saw the earrings when she came out. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Like, I loved it. She gets an oot from me. She could do no wrong in my eyes. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Totally a oot. I absolutely loved it. But
I
do get where Michelle is coming from because they're so far back from them that they're not going to see these details, right? So,
and you should be able to, when you walk out onto the stage, you should be able to pick up on something and be like, okay, I totally get it. I think it was brilliant. I thought it was really well done, but it's a boot for me. I didn't like it. I wasn't like it wasn't a black dress kind of thing for me.
So Sally D says, now I loved it. I didn't get it at first. Oh, where'd it go? I didn't get it at first that it was earrings. Even if you didn't get it, it was cool and original. She looked good and well executed. Thank you. Oot, oot, oot.
Yeah, it was a total boot for me. I wasn't living for it. I think it's a great look. I just don't think it was a great look for the little black dress challenge.
Okay, well, finally we have one where we don't agree. Here's to old
it's okay,
times.
It's okay, you got Sally. Sally, join us next week.
Yeah, we should have Sally D come on here and give us the East Coast perspective. I like that idea, actually. All right. Next up, we have Denali. So Denali came out. Her description of her runway look was mummy long legs, the Black Widow dress. And then she revealed her eyes that were like on her forehead. And I thought, you know what? It was very creative. It was there was substance. There was an idea behind it. There was, the whole spiderweb capey thing, jewels, it sparkled. She gets an oot for me because she actually put a lot into it and just didn't come out wearing a little black dress. You know what I mean? There was an idea behind it. I loved it.
Oot. Totally. Well, I think that it was really well thought out. I thought the look she was gorgeous. I thought it was beautiful. I thought, honey, Halloween 2021, you are gonna rock it. Again, it was a boot for me because I think it was a miss for the little black dress competition. I thought she looked great, just like, Utica. I mean, she looks fabulous, and it was great, and it was fun, and it was different. But for me, it was a miss on the challenge, and I think it was safe. It wasn't like a standout, you win. Not, you got eyes on your forehead, you win. It was just a safe. So I'm going to give it a boot. It was a boot for me. I was kind of like, gorgeous. I love it. You should wear it for Halloween.
You're so mean.
I'm just saying. I loved how she walked like she was totally into it with her nails and the cape and the eyes.
Fantastic.
I mean,
it was fantastic.
Amazing.
Compared to I don't think other people who came out in little black boring dresses, it was fantastic. She put thought behind it.
She did, but Dan. It wasn't me.
Look, Dan loves my wig.
Oh, well, he's got to love something about you. He's got to love something.
I love it too.
All right.
Shiny. Okay, so next up, here we go. Now.
Yes.
I'm going to let you take the lead on this one because this is your love, your favorite, your biggest fan.
I wish we had a picture. I don't think we did.
Just had to put out a restraining order against you, which is a reoccurring thing with famous drag queens in Miss Gloria Hall. I don't know what it is. we have Miss Rose. And now Rose came out in a little black dress, but it was all outlined in tulle. Again.
I loved it. I loved it. And it's not because I'm in love with Rose. But you know what I thought was so cool? What I loved about it, similar to Candy's, it was, oh, her head's too big. It's falling over. What I loved about it was that it gave it shape. It gave this optical illusion, this nice gray tulle on the side. And it literally looked like this like gorgeous little black dress. Now, I don't think it was like knock the house down. This queen wasn't going to win. That's for sure. It was definitely, I think, a safe thing. But I loved it. I thought it was so well done.
Do you know what reminded me of the last three outfits that she had? It reminded me of the last three outfits she had. What is
No, I heard you, girl. That was like a what? You crazy.
What is it with her and tulle on everything? On the on the sleeves and on the like
you know what, honey? You take a look at those nudes. There ain't no tulle there. Well, there's a tulle, but not that kind of tulle.
Oh.
I think it was gorgeous. It was like well designed. Well designed.
I'm sorry, but I didn't like it. It wasn't exciting. There wasn't.
Nobody cares what you think.
She's done tulle on the edges like so many times, and I'm just like, it just wasn't that like, oh my goodness, you know, like it didn't.
What are you talking about?
It's a boot from me. Sorry.
A boot?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even. Some of these dresses are just like little black dress things. There's nothing on it. This is a beautiful tulle with a nice little. Oh, it was gorgeous. I'd wear it.
That's a boot.
With her in it.
Sorry. What does Sally D think?
What?
I want to know what Sally D thinks.
I know we can't move on until we know what Sally D thinks.
I know. Sally D, what do you think? Rose, go. Is she there?
Well, I don't know. She's on. Let's move on because I think the next one is pretty exciting.
Okay. Next, we have the gorgeous Miss LaLaurie. Yes. And so LaLaurie came out in the shortest little... She wins for the shortest black little dress, okay? She's like the Posh Spice of the group. Sally D says, I think she was trying to do a designer's take, but it was just not a black dress.
It was a black dress.
So back to LaLaurie. So LaLaurie is wearing this black, sort of very fitted, sleeved, very short black dress with all these chains. I think they look like chains all around the top. And what do you think, Gloria? Take it away.
Oh my God. How is she still in the competition? That's just what I gotta say. I'm sorry. I love she's got some character, but honey, like last week she had glued some bags to her body. This week she's showing her coochie cooch. Like
her coochie cooch, she had dress sew chains.
I mean, it was a black dress that you saw her butt, you saw her coochie, and that was it. There was nothing to the black dress. She added some chains and then like wore a long t-shirt. It's a total boot for me. I thought, where's the pizzazz? I
know. I agree. Definitely a boot. It was here. You know?
Yeah.
I just want to some of them, I just want to boost them over the fence, you know? It's like they're hanging from the top of the fence, screaming and going, yeah, I'm stuck. And you just want to throw them over the fence and be like, there, done. Now you're stuck.
Girl, I don't think you could pick her up and throw her over the fence, first of all. But I do think though that had she had made the top maybe a bit more like a designer dress of some sort, but literally it looked like, I think even one of the judges said it looked like a long t-shirt. You know, or like it was, and then she kept trying to hike it down, and you lose the story behind it.
You lose the
But good luck throwing her over the fence. Good luck throwing her over the fence. I'd love to see that. Lift with your legs, honey. Lift with your legs.
You like my analogy, do you? Sally D says it's a boot.
It's a boot. Yeah, Sally.
So
finally on the same page.
We've got another pair of boots, honey. Oh my goodness. What is happening here tonight? All right. So last but not least, we have the gorgeous Simone. All right.
I think we only have a headshot of Simone.
We do.
But
so
here we go.
Simone decided to do a sort of RuPaul homage. And this is her sort of throwing it back to RuPaul in the Back to My Roots sort of era of RuPaul. Going as far as the skirt on her little black dress was actually braids.
Yes, you couldn't really tell, but that's what she said. She explained it as braids.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Well, if it was, I have to say, they obviously love her. She's a favorite of the judges for sure. She's gorgeous. I feel like if it was not for that wig, it would be hands down a boot. But because she was able to add in this interesting wig, it's an oot for me, but barely, like on the cusp, because it just didn't tickle my pickle. If I had a pickle to tickle at it.
Oh, honey. No, I agree with you. It's definitely an oot. There was a lot of effort put into it. That hair alone was magnificent.
Yeah.
But this is what I mean by like the whole package, right? You put together such an amazing little outfit. You've got to go with it. Like you need to be head to toe. It can't be like toe to neck and then go,
preach
you
it.
know what I mean? Like,
no, I totally do.
So she absolutely 100% head to toe. Oot, oot, oot. I loved her. I thought it was magnificent.
Oot.
Great, cute. Oot. That is a
oot.
Double.
Double.
What does Sally D think?
I do love a good pickle.
Now that was a drag queen in a black dress.
Who was the one before that said they like a pickle?
That was Sienna.
Was that Sally?
Sienna likes a good pickle.
Are you hitting on me? Oh, I love it. I do like a good old pickle.
All right. So that is the end of Oot or a
Boot.
Oh, ready? One for the road. Whoosh.
Oh, no, wait.
Ready? Ooh, what's this that I have a drink in?
Is that Miss Gloria Hull's mug?
It
is.
Look
how gay look.
You know what this
is? This is a great time to tell everybody about tuckshop.shop. You can head over to Tuckshop. You can head over to tuckshop.shop and get your favorite drag queen merchandise. There's some Mina Mercury stuff, Gloria Hull stuff, and a lot of other amazing, talented local drag queens across Canada that we love to support.
Yes. Head on over there and buy a Mina Mercury bomber jacket. I mean, who doesn't want my face on their back?
I don't. Must be on sale for now.
So that brings us to the end of Oot or a Boot for tonight.
Oh, well, it is. As RuPaul would say.
Yes. I knew that would come in handy. I knew it.
We're going to have to keep that. She's going to regret that one.
I know. We have to use it every week. You have to strategically place it in every week. Okay, so the end of Udo.
Yeah, I just want to say this. RuPaul giving the two fingers would be like Oprah giving the two fingers.
Literally.
Like I feel like they're in the same kind of sphere for me in my world. Like Oprah and RuPaul, I feel like are like, ah. I couldn't imagine Oprah being like, fuck you. Oh,
I know, right? Oh,
I live for it. I live for it.
Okay, so of course, at the end of the runways and after they've watched their performances, they do get judged. And RuPaul makes some decisions. So tonight we saw Gottmik, Denali, Rose, Lala, and Simone all safe.
This is how the kids do it?
I'm telling you, Denali is not having it. She is tired of being safe. She's literally like rolls her eyes when she's safe now. Like,
honey, you need to get those figure skating skates out of your luggage and do that all over again because that was something special.
Right? Exactly.
But you know what? I think she needs to relax because she may she may be safe now and she may be coasting through the competition, but that's okay because as she gets closer to the end, more people go, and guess what? The queen is going to start winning. So she just needs to relax.
Totally.
Relax.
Totally.
What would you, Sienna asks, what would you have worn for the black dress challenge?
Oh. I would have done something very gothic. And I probably would have made my little black... What? Why am I telling you this? I'm not telling you this. Somebody will steal my idea. Just think Alexander McQueen. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think I would like to have fun with like different textures and like different shades of black from like super deep to lighter and do something fun like that. Totally. That's what I have in my head. Textures. Yeah. Textures.
Absolutely. All right. So after they go through all the remaining queens, we have all the tops. They represent the tops and the bottoms of the week. We eventually find out that the winner of the episode, the winner of the week, and you can talk about
I can't even.
You can talk about
I can't even.
The winner of the evening was Miss Olivia Lux. Yeah,
I mean, you got to pick someone.
You seem to be bothered by this.
Well, you got to pick someone. That's what I'll say about that. I mean, I feel like the black dress thing wasn't working for me. Literally, the disco competition, she rocked it. The hair was phenomenal. Tina Turner all the way. She gets into the black dress competition. The hair is great, and then she wins. I thought the dress sucked. But
yeah, I don't.
Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to win.
Somebody has to win, but I felt like there was others who did much, much better.
Yes.
Even Denali, her little black dress, I thought was much more impressive than Olivia's dress, and she danced so well. Even Elliot with two T's.
Yeah.
Like, the dress was not.
But her dress.
But I feel like it was better than Olivia's.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if RuPaul didn't have her contacts in. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is a night of that.
Yes.
So, and then as all things come to an end, we have the winner. We also have to have the two bottoms of the evening. And the two bottoms turn out to be Tamisha and Candy Muse. Now, I find this very interesting that they end up being the two in the bottom and having to lipstick against each other in the last 3 episodes or so. All they've been doing is fighting.
Well, honey, that's editing for you. Like, that is the sign of a good editor. That set that up and knocked her down.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good television. The last episode, it was like some really good fighting for Untucked, yelling. Even in this one, we got to see it. They were not having anything of it. So they set it up really well. I'll applaud the editors.
So, okay. So now we have the two of them. They lip sync to Hit 'Em Up Style. It's a great little song. I love that ditty. And in the end, we have Sashay Away for Miss Tamisha and Shantae You Stay to Candy Muse.
Look at her. She's like, you know, I'd say Tamisha is like the pageant queen. She took it with grace. She even went over there and tried to hug Candy, got her arms around her. You know, Candy was crying. I think it was very emotional. All of this kind of, you know, comes to an end, all this drama. And it's like, you could feel it. You could feel the emotion. And Tamisha was like totally, you know, the adult in the room and hugged her and, you know, told her not to cry and everything's going to be okay. Very motherly. I loved it. It was a good way to end kind of the fighting, if you will.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a good little end to the storyline. But I think my opinion is that Candy Muse was crying so much because she knew in the back of her mind that they saw that she didn't know a lick of the words to that song. And she was crying because she thought that she was going to be sent home. I bet you that's what it was.
I know you were very passionate about this one because you did feel that Candy should have won.
You what?
You felt that Candy shouldn't have won. You were very emotional about this.
No, Tamisha should have won. There is a thing in drag that we have to do that is our job, and that is to know the words to songs. I know you have a rough time with that, so you're very Candy Muse standing in the situation because now you realize there's hope for you.
Ooh.
Really, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Call me an old-fashioned drag queen, if you will, but Tamisha knew the words. She was dancing. She was giving it. Candy didn't know. I love Candy. I think Candy is an incredibly gorgeous and talented human being. She deserves to be on that show. She got on the show, so she's brilliant. But she didn't know the words to the song. And I just think the last few times that girls were on the show and didn't know the words to their songs, they were ripped apart. And this one, nobody's really, you know. And I just think that Tamisha should have had it. I do, honestly. I think it should have been Tamisha. Sorry.
Well, thanks. Thank you for your opinion. And yes, you are old. So here's my take.
Tamisha should have won.
Here's my 2 cents. I feel like I get what you're saying. There were definitely, I could see there were some parts where Candy didn't know the words. But I did see a part where I was like, I don't think Tamisha knows the words. That was a hard song because that song had a lot of words. So I get it. But what we have seen, and we can speak to this season, what we have seen this season is RuPaul is picking the queens that have some character, that are funny when they're doing their lip sync. And so far, what I've seen is she's picking the queens that are showing it. When I looked at it, definitely Tamisha, she brought it. She definitely is an old school drag queen. She had like the presence. I love her. I would watch her a million times over. But come on, you have got to admit Candy Muse was entertaining. I hands down, you know, thought, well done, Candy Muse. Well done.
Not tonight.
Well done, Candy Muse.
Not tonight.
You know, as RuPaul would say.
In the end, it is a television show. It is a reality television show. It is edited. We're having a good time. We love all of these artists. We are not saying anyone is better than anyone else. Maybe just
Candy Muse is really good on that one.
Know your words, know your songs. That's all I'm gonna say. But
yeah, totally.
No, but
honestly, you know, Sienna says she may have been entertaining, but was it worth it for the song choice? That's a very good point. I mean, I agree with you. Like Tamisha definitely, like, she brought the old school drag queen moves, and I definitely think she had a presence. But it's hard to come up against Candy Muse because Candy Muse is a character. So
as a drag queen, you have one job. You lip sync to songs. Again, I know you don't understand that. We've seen your videos. But I mean,
such an angry. You're such an angry person with your big hair.
You are not gonna sway me.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to because I know I'm right.
You can be as much of a character as you want to be. That's great and dandy. But when it comes down to it, you're a drag queen. You're on a stage lip syncing words to songs. If you don't know the words, you have a problem.
Well, if you think I'm right, you think Candy Muse should have won it, let us know in the comments. Or if you don't and you think Tamisha should have won, let us know in the comments. I always love to read them.
No,
I do want to say one thing on that, though. Go.
Also, though, we just really want to reiterate to everybody, though, this is fun. We're being funny. We love them all. No hate to anybody. We shouldn't be sending hate. If you are sending hateful messages to drag queens that are on a reality TV show, you are not a drag fan. Okay? Done.
That is exactly what I was just about to say. Since COVID has started, there has been an unfortunate shift happening, which is, we saw this on Canada's Drag Race Season 1, where people got super nasty online and with comments. And now we're seeing it with RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. People, relax. It is a TV show. It's entertaining. It's to have fun. But don't go after these queens. Like, relax and have a good time. And just be aware that, the internet is not your place to be a bully. So relax.
Exactly.
There we go. I got off my high horse.
We have to have that put in there. It's just getting out of hand. It's getting way out of hand.
Out of hand. Out of hand.
Positivity and love.
Yeah, and of course, listen, if you get on Drag Race, you have worked it. Like you have got to be proud. Even if you're the first one kicked off, you have worked it to get onto RuPaul's Drag Race. It literally is the Olympics of the drag world. Yeah. And so, you just got to be proud of everybody that's on there. So everybody relax.
Absolutely.
And Sienna Blaze, who is Sienna Blaze? I don't even know who that queen is anymore. I'm deleting her from my phone right now.
She loves me more. Woo! I love it.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
Sally G wrote something en français.
I know, it just came up and down really quick. Oh. Boom, boom.
It says, it means spoiled child. Oh, Sally D. Calling Miss Gloria Hole a spoiled child.
Yes, I am. She knows me well.
Oh, come on. You're not spoiled. Look at that face.
Wouldn't it be something if Rosé was watching and she gave a little, hey, girl, call me.
Oh, now this is where we start to get into the restraining orders and the... Anyways, all joking aside, that is our Talk Live tonight. Oh my goodness, it's been so much fun. I missed you. I'm so glad you're back this week. You're not allowed to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I missed you too. The scars have healed. I'm like tucked and plucked, honey, ready to go. Again, thank you to Jerry Lynn Spears for last week. This week was a lot of fun. I can't wait. Everybody tune in next week. Leave some comments. Let us know. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Add us on Instagram if you don't already follow us. And let's have some fun. I can't wait for next week. This is getting good.
I know. And I have so many new hairs. I can't wait to wear them. Next week I'll have a new one.
I love it.
we want to thank each and every single one of you that has joined us this evening or even watches us later on, because we see the numbers, so we know you're all watching afterwards too. Thank you so much for being here. You can like, subscribe, leave comments, tell us what you want to see, tell us what you want Gloria Hole to say or not to say, or she's dabbing. It was fun to see you too, Sally D. We got to get Sally D on
Sally
D. Somehow.
Yeah, Sally D's like famous. I don't even know where is Sally D from? Do we know? We don't even know.
Sally D. I can hook it up.
Do you?
Bring her in for an oot or a boot one night.
Okay, well, she seems to know her shit. So let's do it.
I know. I like her. We should see if we can put 3 on here have like special guests for oot and a boot.
Oh, we can. Oh, we can do anything.
We can do whatever we want.
The power of live television.
That way. All right. So I think that's the end.
That's it. We love you. Don't forget to wash your damn hands, everybody.
Yes.
Till next week.
Stay safe, and we will see you next Saturday night live. Bye, everybody. I'm Mina Mercury, and this is
Miss Gloria Hole.
Love you. Mwah.